Hello everyone. Today I'll be walking you through some core concepts in how Bitcoin works behind the scenes, especially the structure of a Bitcoin block, what the block header contains, and what the difficulty target means in mining. So these might sound a bit technical at first, but by the end of this presentation, you'll see how they all come together to make the Bitcoin network secure and reliable. So moving on, what is a Bitcoin block? A Bitcoin block is basically a bundle of verified transactions that have been grouped together. And once verified, this block is added to the blockchain permanently. And each block consists consists of two parts: a header, which contains metadata about the block, and the transaction data itself. You can think of it or imagine it like a folder, like a file folder, a folder. The header is the label on the folder, and the transaction data is what's inside the folder. Now, as I mentioned, now we're gonna move on to inside the block header. This part contains five pieces of key data. The previous block hash, which links it to the block before it. The Merkle root, a combined hash of all the transitions in the block. The timestamp, which records when the block was created. Uh, the nonce, a random value miners that change to find a valid block hash. And finally, the difficulty target, which I'll explain in detail shortly. And together, these elements ensure the block is unique and secure. Now, moving on, timestamp. Timestamp. What is timestamp? This timestamp in the block header plays an important role. It shows the exact time the block was created and helps keep all blocks in chronological order. So this matters because it affects how block hashes are calculated and ensures the blockchain remains tamper-proof and consistent throughout. And next up, what is the difficulty target? It's one of the key points we mentioned before. So, what exactly is this difficulty target? It's a measure that defines how hard it is to mine a new block. In Bitcoin, this difficulty isn't static. It's adjusted every 2016 blocks, which is roughly every 2 weeks. And the goal is to ensure that on average, one new block is mined every 10 minutes. So, if blocks are being mined too quickly or too slowly, the network adjusts the difficulty up or down accordingly to match the pace. And why does this matter? This difficulty target plays a major role in keeping the Bitcoin system healthy. So, first, it controls inflation by regulating the rate at which new Bitcoins are introduced. It also keeps the block time steady so we don't get too many or too few blocks too quickly, as I mentioned before. And most importantly, it secures the network, making it incredibly hard for any malicious actor to rewrite transaction history or tamper with the previous transaction, uh, um, as I mentioned, history. And now to conclude it all, to summarize it all, Bitcoin blocks are verified batches of transactions, and each block has a header containing key information like time, links to past blocks, and the difficulty target. The timestamp uh, keeps blocks ordered, and difficulty ensures mining remains stable and fair, protecting the network from attacks. And that's all I have to say for today. Thank you all for listening.
It's actually a beautiful presentation, Berk.
Thank you.
I just want to say, do you want me to tell you tell you and draw something, or you would like, or you would rather choice that uh, so learning by yourself?
If you also want to help the people who's going to watch on YouTube
Hmm.
learn something new, if you'd like, you're welcome to add something.
Mm-hmm.
But
But it's your shop.
I'm open. I'll be down to learn a bit more if you would like to also show us.
Right now or by yourself?
Right now is okay.
Okay then. Because Berk Hocam is the has the stage and it's his show. I just don't want to interrupt that. Uh, First of all, this is Melis' his slides. Once a time we have member named as Melis. This is her
Hmm.
job. This is her job. These are actually uh, let me show it to you. No, not this one. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Not this. Maybe it's on my Notion. It's on my own Notion. Block zincir. Blockchain. Sorry. Maybe this. Uh, Unfortunately, maybe it's on my. Yeah, it's probably it's on my Teledraw. Too long to draw.com.
If you're having technical problems, maybe we can
No, no,
do
no.
it
It's
late.
no, no. It's easy peasy. Our club maybe it's a professional club, but it's also it's also a comfortable club as well because we are a university club, not a company.
Of course.
Uh, where's my content? Uh, I just want to show you that maybe it's on my general channel. No, not that. Ha! I found it. So, in difficulty target, it's important with nonce field. Nonce. Did you research nonce?
Yes, I mentioned it in the slides.
No, not like that. Generally or deeply?
Generally, to know what it means,
Okay.
but didn't go into that deeply.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But I'm trusting on you, so you know something about nonce. Nonce is arbit, arbitrary number. Just just for one. So I come on, arbitrary number. So nonce field arbitrary number, but it uses gossip protocol. Gossip, gossip protocol, protocol. So what is gossip protocol? Gossip protocol is the main infrastructure of torrent bases. It uses pandemics, epidemics, spreading infrastructure. It's inspired by that. So in torrent there is no base server, but every person who downloaded torrent is also a server, aka node. So by that nonce field helping us to difficult to target. So every so in let me show it in here. Blockchain, blockchain demo. Yeah, blockchain. So here in block one, uh, block three, block six, etc. Let's do it on block three. We changed the nonce field. We couldn't find it, but we didn't actually change the whole hash. It helps us that we are not changing the whole hash, but we are just incrementing or decrementing the nonce field. But we have found it. For a whole for block one it's difficult. For block two it's difficult. Block three is difficult. For block four it's difficult. For block five it's different. Every it changes all the time the difficulty target. So in the formula, difficulty target is target max, target current, new difficulty target max, new target, old target, actual time to mine to 2016 blocks, and this number. We don't have to memorize it, but it's simple. Difficulty is target max divided by target current. New difficulty is target max divided by new target. So by this, we are finding this new target by nonce field. How so? Because we are incrementing and decrementing the hash nonce field. So we are finding the correct hash, and all the nodes, aka servers, are sending together, and they are finding the correct hash by that. So by gossip, we are control the whole consensus mechanism, proof of work, mining ecosystem, and you takes a model, and by that we are we are defeating defeating sorry defeating Byzantine general general problem. So what is Byzantine general problem? Consider a castle and we are an army, let's say Turkish army or Mongolian army, whatever, or let's say Byzantine, because this is why it can come from Byzantine. They are attacking all the sites. It's a game theory problem, by the way. It's an economical problem, but these are let's say they don't want to fight in this war, fight in this war. But let's say one, two, three, four armies, uh, co-armies, yeah, corporations, not corporations, uh, corps, yeah, the army corps attacking the castle, let's say castle. So we have won the war. If the majority, let's say 60% is attacking, then system is work. So sandwich, it's a famous attack which is called as 51 attack. If an attacker controls 51 nodes, then whole the system is erupted. Uh, I I think that's what I can tell you. Do you what do you think? How did I can represent myself? It's a sudden presentation, so I got little bit excited.
No, I think you did well. I think since I only explained
Mm-hmm.
things not very detailedly, but you got into detail and explained it more for both the viewers and also me. I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
And I think also people also enjoyed it probably. Since you didn't have time to prepare something, but you still presented very well and explained very well, I'm thankful that you
Thank,
did.
thank you. Let me say it's about 1 year I work on this day and night. So if you want, we will work with you 1 year, 2 year, doesn't matter. I mean,
Of course.
okay then. Let me press stop the presentation and thank you all the audience.